What's our objective?
So we're underneath Natland right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced... Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait! You mean like the elemental—
Yes. A really long time ago. Very few records have survived. These ruins have been abandoned for a...
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be obstacle...
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure...
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Riptide.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up. Steady as stone.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Time for retribution! You can run, but you can't hide.
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon! Go on! Overruled!
Amateur mistake.
Steady as stone.
Verdict is... You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Witness my rise!
for retribution!
I must leave no stone
Shouldn't let your guard down.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't... Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night King.
It looks so...
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world...
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have...
That's it? Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in...
The terrain...
Yeah, these floating black things...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped feed... Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malko. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the spirit... But we had to destroy it.
Of course. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but... You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodied... I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so be careful. This place has been severely
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Quick, get back here! You can't go wandering off. It's too... Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Oh, Paimon can't...
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind.
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place! We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey. Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these. Good idea. Let. I can do it! I have.
Time to clean up.
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! The YUP's power helped keep me hidden.
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into words, but something's. That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they are. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the. Still, we can't just.
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's our. No, I'm just up ahead. I'll leave.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come. You don't have anything to prove either.
All right. The sooner.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I don't have much time left. If you're anything like. So go. Achieve your goal.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
No one fights alone.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab!
So we were right. The contamination is already too. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of you. He tried to get it.
You
You would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than you may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now. No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to... That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing ancient names, pride, friendship. All empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone.
You're right. But you also couldn't...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down, the power lies not in the idea, but in our commitment to upholding that idea.
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance.
There aren't many in Natlan who can...
Let's ride!
To this world!
Catch an epic wave! Whoosh!
Let the flame!
Get back! Shockwave!
The power of flame compels!
Yeah! Woohoo!
Let the flames of redemption rage!
Yeah! Oh, what's the surfboard?
Brightly burn the truth!
Right here! We won! We actually won! That's what he gets for
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely, this makes me so...
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? My ancient name is... glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real world.
Wait, does that...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, it took years' worth of scars and lots of The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as only then will we have the... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Spring.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who...
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save... As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark, its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
So that's what happened.
What do you mean?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had... This sounds like something that's going to...
Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding. You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus the story of your It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you. Go now, my children. Save.
I know we've never met before, Wyub, but I just wanted to say... Thank you for encouraging...
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake? We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need...
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for us! The opening
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back!
The Pyro Archon's.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her
Every great display of power comes out of.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro...
I recommend getting a full checkup. Just
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always...
Let's get going. We need to share what we.
Right. The why...
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions.
Thank goodness you made it back. Take a seat, everybody. All right, that should do it for now. I have to say, though,
He always has been special like that.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
of course, I still have...
thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night King. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very...
No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working. Our looming destruction is not...
Mulan told us
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long, even then. And still, this...
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's immediately after the war. Our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was but at that time, our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and if we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even... So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important... But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you. Huh? make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed—
That's right. The hardest thing for a god can extend a human's life, but as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because if the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archon, the goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of— Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero, indicating the chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500—
So that means I'm one of the chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully—
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick for me?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina—
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone— So, I've tried my— Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Well, we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right!
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingent. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. And Mualani has in addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important. But over time, they became imbued on their own. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the It was a rather crude approach, so—
But weren't they all precious That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve— And then, it would only be— Besides, if they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
The people and the events of— If you still have regret, your deeds will become—
Well, we'd still—
Now that Kachina has— And we could all use the rest. Try not to let it get— All right.
When I was young, the people of this, it's been really nice. I've witnessed their, I'm certain. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribe, the Abyss, is a cunning enemy. My rage will never know. But you came to me because you knew you could convince. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is her. We will do even across time.
Yeah, Mom. No.
I am. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about...
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one?
We are the inheritors of memory, those who grew alongside, those who forged our... That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. No, it's not that I don't.
Ah, well...
She didn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot...
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental...
So, what you're saying is...
Okay, so, anyway...
But, do you really...
No way. I appreciate the... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was... They're arguing?